So the Samsung Galaxy Buds, are they the AirPods killer? Maybe. It's no secret. If you use iPhone, get the AirPods. If you use Galaxy, get the Galaxy Buds, right? But if it was that easy, I can just say, these are great, and call it a day and end the video and upload it to YouTube, make some cash, right? But no, I gotta be honest with you. As a person who's been using, where's my AirPods? As an owner of the AirPods for the past 3 years, pretty much since release, what do I think about these versus the Galaxy Buds? Well, first of all, I'll be honest, these things are much more comfortable to open with one hand. In fact, you can open it with one hand. You cannot open these with one hand even if your life depended on it. You just can't. You can't do anything to open these with one hand. You can't because they're so like slender. These have a good little base to put 2 fingers on, pop them open, boom. I don't know why you would need to do it with one hand, but let's say you did, AirPods. Now, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. When you first get the Galaxy Buds, I want you to go through each and every single like bud size and see the one that fits you perfect, okay? Because when I first put them on, the ones that come with them, I thought were pretty damn good until I put on like the next ones in the box. Like I guess it's a size up maybe, or maybe the size down. I totally forgot which ones I put on, but those fit me even better. So just because they fit good doesn't mean that there's not a better alternative inside the box. So be sure you go through each of the wings and each of the buds to make sure what fits you best. Also, a little tip, if your buds, I was gonna say AirBuds, god damn it. If your buds look like this, they're in the wrong way. You wanna make sure the wing is actually behind the flap of the inner ear, if that makes sense. So you wanna kind of push them in this way and then rotate them backwards. Once you do that, as you guys can see, the wing part just disappeared because it's inside the little ear flap, which is what it's designed to do. So this way, they're really locked in place. These are not going anywhere. I just came home from the gym not too long ago. I was on a treadmill for 45 minutes, please kill me. And then I worked out. These things, I didn't even have to readjust them. Usually with headphones, even with the AirPods, oh my God. Even with the AirPods, by the way, I had to like keep readjusting them like every like 10, 15 minutes because I'm sweating and the AirPods kept like moving around a little bit. So once you get the inner ear and you kind of twist them backwards, then they're gonna be locked in place. These things are not going anywhere. You can do whatever you want. They're staying in place. Now, I feel like taking out the AirPods is a lot easier. Okay, so if you put them in like this, they're staying in place as well. But you're gonna have to kind of move them around every now and then to kind of readjust them so like they don't slip out if you're sweating. Now to take these out, it's easy. That's it. You just take them by the stem, take them out, put them in, take them out, put them in. It's that simple. It's very easy. It's very fast, I should say. These things I've noticed is that they're so deep in your ear, and if you're sweating and you try to grab it, like it'll like slip. So what you want to do is kind of like dig in there and then pull them out like this. That's pretty much what you have to do. It's very, I mean, it's a good thing because they're stuck in there, right? So technically it's more secure, but it's a little more pain, you know, in the butt to keep having to remove them and put them back in and remove them. So, and the same when you put them back in, you want to twist them back, push, and then they're going to be in. So these things are more convenient. Now, sound quality. I have the AirPods first generation. I didn't even want to get the second generation to compare with the Galaxy Buds because the first generation and the second generation sound the exact same. Apple confirmed it, MKBHD confirmed it, Unbox Therapy confirmed it. They sound exactly the same, so there's no point of me getting the second gen just to compare it to. So let me play a song on the first gen, and then I'm gonna play the same song on the second gen, on the Galaxy Buds. And then I will tell you my true and honest 110% opinion, which one sounds better. So I'm gonna play a song that has a pretty good bass. It's pretty clean bass. It's called Angetenar. Right. Did you get that? Did you write it down? And it's by Rompasso. God damn it, Bixby, go away. So max volume. So now let's do the same drop test, not drop test, the song drop test with the Galaxy Buds. Again, you want to make sure they have a pretty damn good seal in your ear. Max volume. Man, dog. Listen, man, the Galaxy Buds sound better. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, they sound better. There's no way around it. If you like bass, which, let's be honest, bass is how you feel music. If the song has no bass, it sounds very like, just very flat. When you feel the bass, you feel the music, right? These things, I'll admit, these things sound more clear. That's because there's no bass in here. There's barely any bass. Like you hear the bass, but you don't feel it. It sounds like it's farting. There's no bass. These things sound like 1% less clear, but the bass pounds your ear. Okay, for what they are, for the size, I mean, these things are super good. Like, you look at my face. Like, I can't be lying right now. I'm loving these headphones. Or buds. So these things may not be as clear, but that's because there's more bass. The more bass you add to a song, the less clear the song becomes, but it's not destroying the clearness. These things are still really clear. You guys can listen to the song, by the way. Like I said, the song is called This. So you guys can listen to that and compare. If you have both Galaxy Pods and Galaxy Buds, damn it, and AirPods, you can compare that yourself. But I'm telling you, man, the Buds sound much better. The bass response is much better, and it even comes with its own app. Once you go into the Galaxy Wear, you can change the equalizer. I need to turn them on, don't I? You will see the left and right side is at 100%. By the way, when I went to the gym for about an hour, these things went down from 100 to 95% in 1 hour. So, damn. I recommend keeping it on dynamic. Bass boost just makes it all muddy. Soft makes it soft. Clear is just weird. Treble boost is also weird. Treble boost makes it sound like AirPods, and nobody wants that. Now the touchpad. This will take some getting used to because it sounds very weird. Whenever you have both buds in, you can either hold down the left, or hold down the right side, and then you will turn on ambient sound. So the music will go lower, and then the buds will project the background noise through the headphones into your ear. So it's gonna sound a little bit electronic. It's gonna sound fake. It's not gonna sound like real background noise because they're isolated. So it's gonna sound fake, but you can hear, you will hear. It's literally as if you have hearing aids inside your ears. It's pretty cool. But also you can pause, to 1 tap pause, 2 taps go to the next song, 3 taps go back a song. So they still got that type of functionality. So let me show you guys this app a little more in depth. And this is literally the reason why these things are better than the AirPods for the value. So this is what you are going to be greeted with when you open up your Galaxy Wear and you click on Galaxy Buds. Again, you do have bass boost, you have soft, dynamic, clear, and treble boost. I recommend leaving it on dynamic for the best sound quality. Now, when you go down, you can do manage notifications. There's 12 apps that I have on that will have notifications come through, and the rest are turned off. And then here is where you'll see the touchpad. So when you click on it, you can play or pause a track by just 1 tap. Double tap, play next track, or answer or end a call. Triple tap is play previous track. Touch and hold is pretty much user choice. So I have mine set to, if I click and hold, my Google Assistant will pop up. If I click and hold the right side, I will have the quick ambient sound. Now you do have a feature called Find My Earbuds. So when you do that, you will the earbuds will produce a sound that will help you locate them. So it sounds like chirping. Let me bring it closer to my mic so you can hear. These things are pretty loud. I mean, if they're like lost in your car or maybe somewhere around your house, you'll be able to find them, no doubt. So no worries there. And then you will have about earbuds, and this is where you can do your software update. So that is pretty much it. That is your entire kind of application to controlling your earbuds. So what's the downside of these little devils? Well, the downside, and I'll tell you, it happens very, very like rare, but whenever you're listening to music, for literally a split fraction of a millionth of a billionth second, it'll go out of sync for like the smallest amount of time. If you don't even really pay attention, you won't even notice, but it does happen maybe once in every 15-ish minutes. It's not detrimental. I mean, it's really not that bad. You're not really gonna notice it. The one thing you will notice though is voice calls. Unfortunately, at the time of this video, whenever you are making a voice call, it sounds really good on your end, but the person that's hearing you talking, they say, well, I mean, I called my mother. So my mother said it sounded like I was in like a tile room and there was a lot of echo. Then I put in my AirPods, called her back. She said it sounded like as if I was on my phone. But you guys gotta remember, these things have been out for 3 years. These things right here have been out for like what, a day? Or not a day, like a week? 2 weeks maybe? 3, 4? How long's it been? Give them time. I'm pretty sure it's just a little software update, but at the moment, I do not recommend these for voice calls. I'm lucky, I only really use these at the gym or when I'm, kind of out and about, and I'd never really make phone calls. Who does? So if you're the type of person who lives in the year 2000 and you still make phone calls, these things are not for you at the moment. Now, if you don't care how you sound to the other person, maybe you're egotistical, hey, I'm not judging. Get these, they're gonna be great. So one last thing I wanna add, $130, $160, wireless charging, no wireless charging. If you want wireless charging, you either gonna have to keep the first gen, pay $80 to upgrade to the wireless charging case, or, and I don't recommend it, buy the second generation AirPods with the charging case, but that's gonna be $200. So this does it all right here, $130. If you do quick maths, that's $70 difference. Are these things worth $70 more? Again, pretend this is a second generation. No, I'm sorry, no, it's not. Sound better, they fit better. You can control ambient sound. If you want more sound into your ear, you can put more sound into your ear. If you want to block everything out, you can block everything out. Again, this is like Android. You get more customizability. Boy, that's a tough one. With these right here. So Samsung fellas, get the Galaxy Buds. You're gonna love it. Sounds good, bass hits hard. Boom. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, tell all your friends about me. Contact everyone that you never spoke to in a long time. Tell them about me as well. Hey, that might even reunite you guys together. So I'm actually doing you a solid. Think about it. Think about it. Well, that's pretty much it. Have a good day.